Appropriate and sustainable approach to international development. Do our health partnerships deliver this? Well, actually, it depends what we think about sustainability and appropriateness. It's the 3rd of September. Do you know something? 210 years ago, Wordsworth wrote this poem. And I was so struck. I was thinking, here I am in London, and 210 years ago, composed upon Westminster Bridge. And I think, we've got lots of ideas about sustainability, really important ones about it has to be economically sustainable and environmentally sustainable. But actually, a key part of sustainability is it has to be in your heart. I think this poem, Earth is not anything to show more fairs, is in people's hearts. It's lasted. And appropriate. What makes something appropriate? Being able to do what it needs to do at the right time, at the right place. And very sadly, Neil Armstrong died very recently. And I was reading what Dr. Diago wrote in a paper, and I thought this was just this little comment. He was saying, what's really significant, it wasn't just the moonwalk, it was the fact that he brought that ship down almost out without losing fuel. It was risky. The human factor, taking decisions that robots can't do, was critical for success. He had the right ship, he had the right person. So therefore, for these two things, I think global health partnerships are about relationships. They're about the right people with the right systems and the right organisations working together. So now I hope this works. I meant to be clicking something. Oh, sorry. Let me go back a second. I have to click something and make something play. Hope it's not too loud. I'm Irish, you're just getting a little bit off the water, boys. Now listen to the words.
I picture a rainbow. You held in your hands. I had flashes. You saw a plan. I wandered out in the world for years. But you just stayed in your room. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. You were there in the turnstiles, the wind at your heels. You stretched for the stars and you know how it feels to reach too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon.
Got to close it there. You saw the whole of the moon. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. So the next couple of slides, I just want to centre on this. I pictured a rainbow. You held it in your hands. I had flashes, but you saw the plan. For me, global health partnerships are about bringing things together, about people working together, a shared humanity. If we really believe that we are one in the world, it's not about developed and developing countries, but it's about being one, a shared humanity, then there is actually no other way to do this. There's no other way to share than to work together. And the song goes on, we didn't play it, but it's this wonderful line, I saw Rain Dirty Valley, you saw Brigadoon, up in Ayrshire in Scotland. One thing that global health partnerships allows us to do is to see what someone sees from the other side, and it makes us see it again in a new way. And I think that our partnership in providing and supporting each other, we can come up with, reframe and rethink intractable problems because the unexpected emerges. Somebody else sees something differently. We listen, we change what we do. And there was that line that you did hear, the torch in your pocket and the wind at your heels, you climbed on the ladder, and you know how it feels to go too high, too low. It's this thing as well that we discover in international development work, that if we're in partnership and listening to our partners, we realise that what we think we want to do, sometimes they've been there before, they've been up that ladder, they've seen, and folks are asking just for support and help to make things work together. I saw the crescent, you saw the whole of the moon. It's the refrain of this song of the Water Boys. But we need both. We need to be able to see the crescent. We need someone to see the whole of the moon. We need to realise that as we take two pictures together and put them together, we actually understand what lies behind our development. International development is not about doing things to people. It's about being together. So I'd argue, and it's based on work from our Scotland-Malawi partnership, work in Zambia with our partnership at Lusaka and the Cancer Disease Hospital. It's based on work in Kerala in India, where local people have showed us how to rethink community engagement. It's based on work thinking about VCT that's being offered and thinking, well, if it's offered in one place, why can't we be offering this in Lothian, where we had quite a huge HIV problem and where we've got a new population who are infected? It's about really realising that global health partnerships can give us a new insight, a new way of doing things. But more than that, and this is my final point, I think that as we think about the community assets, as we think about our partnerships, it actually gives us a new language. Someone asked me if I was to give a mission statement or a mantra or a sort of a line, and I'm not very good at that, but what my line about global health would be. And it's this one thing. I'd really like to get to a stage where there is no us and them in our discussions about global health work, but where we're working together, where we move out of this division and we come together. And international development can only do that by working in and through partnerships that are about people working together, that are about organisations working together, that allow us to learn and hear from each other. Thank you.